Hey Dragon, your weekly outlook for April the 21st to the 27th of 2025 is interesting. There's a quiet intensity to this week, a feeling that something is shifting beneath the surface, even if it hasn't fully taken shape yet. Dragons don't do small talk with the universe. When change comes, it tends to come with a mighty clearing or transformational energy, and it tends to clear out what's no longer working. This week, you're being asked to meet this sweeping energy with clarity, persistence, and even restraint. So let's dive in. Monday, you may or may not be working, but more than likely, you have something that needs your attention. And this is probably weighing on you. You know you need to finish up this report or this project to really be free to move on to the next thing. If possible, hit it early in the morning and get it out of the way. There are tasks you've been putting off that need to be addressed directly, and today you have the focus to take care of business. Whatever you've been avoiding, tie up those loose ends early and move past it. Later in the day, something unexpected may surface, a message or an invitation that shifts your energy. If your plate is already full, it's going to be hard to pivot and take advantage of this invitation. But if you've cleared the way, you'll be free to say yes without hesitation or guilt. So the message here is take responsibility first, Monday. Then leave yourself some room later in the day and into the evening for surprise opportunities and for some fun. Oh, and if you can get that big project completed or those reports done or whatever it is, you'll sleep better tonight. On Tuesday, we see the energy shifting again. This is a great day to think outside the box and pick up a new hobby or skill. And it doesn't have to be related to work. It could be just learning something for the fun of it. You're not making a product to sell. You're not sharpening your skills for work. Instead, you're just learning for the sake of learning. Dragons like to be challenged, but honestly, they like it on their own terms. And I can say that because I'm a dragon too. So with that in mind, set yourself up in a situation where you're feeling comfortable about your abilities and you know what you want to achieve in a way that isn't going to be problematic or stressful. This is something where you're going to have that kind of control. You don't have to go all in. And if you start this new hobby or learning this new skill and it doesn't fit, that's fine. That's fine. Just let it go. But learning something new will shift your mindset and take your mind also off other issues. There's a deeper reason you're being nudged in this direction. Trust it, even if you don't fully understand it yet. On Wednesday, social energy is highlighted. Someone new could become your next best friend or maybe even something more. You're attracting new people into your life and your social circle is changing to match the person that you're becoming, Dragon. And let's admit it, this is exciting. It's exciting to meet new people that share your interests, that want to hang out, that have the time to hang out, and that enjoy the same things that you do. And this is another nod from the universe to pay attention to how people show up in your life now. Who respects your time? Who sees you clearly? Who's there for you when you need someone to talk to? Who challenges you in ways that feel constructive rather than draining? And just quietly take notes. The answers matter more than they appear on the surface because very soon you're going to shift again and the people that aren't supporting you, that aren't there for you, will probably be left behind. Thursday, we see that this is a great day to start planning your next trip. If you've been thinking about a trip or an adventure, begin mapping it out. Choose a location, set a date, build a budget, etc. The last half of May looks promising, so get moving on that if you're going to try and go somewhere quickly. If not, October would probably also be a good time to travel. And if taking a trip or traveling isn't realistic, use this day to map out any larger goals. Put structure around what's been just kind of an abstract idea and take your goals seriously now and add them to your timeline. And be realistic. How long is it going to take to achieve this new goal? Are you learning a new language? Are you opening a new business? Are you thinking about expanding your family? And be realistic about this goal. On Friday, someone you once had a meaningful connection with may reach out. This could be a friend, an old colleague, or even a former partner. Their reason for contacting you may not be entirely clear at first, and that's okay. Your role here is to stay grounded in the present. You're not required to open the door fully just because they're knocking, but you may want to engage with them. And if you do choose to, be honest. Why are you doing this? Just what exactly are you hoping to gain? Are you excited to talk to this person, or are you hoping to gain something from the conversation, like clarity or closure, or are you hoping to reconnect? So be honest about what you're hoping to achieve, and then also keep in mind that not every story needs to be continued. And by the time we hit the weekend, Dragon, you've made a lot of progress, socially and emotionally, and now it's time to process. Give yourself time alone to reflect on this newfound clarity around the past and your changing ideas about the future. Sit with your choices and reflect on why you made the choices you made. Also, be honest with yourself about the invitations you accepted, the ones you didn't, the energy you gave others, and the boundaries you held. Why did you make these changes? And really be honest with yourself. Self-reflection like this is how we grow as a person. And if you have questions about self reflection, what it means, how to do it, and why it's important, I do have a full podcast episode up on this fascinating topic. And you can listen to it any place you listen to podcasts, or you can just click that tab here on YouTube for more information on self reflecting and why it is so important. But regardless, put time in reflecting on the week. Sunday afternoon, spend time with people you know well and ask for feedback. Discussing some of these revelations and some of these new ideas about the future will be instrumental in you understanding yourself better and the changes you want to implement. Getting feedback from people that know you and know you well, where you don't have to be so careful on what you're talking about, will be invaluable. And also, it will probably help them as well. Because let's be honest, we're not having deep conversations about the future. And we need to. We need to globally have deep conversations about what we're going to do moving forward. So don't shy away from this. Talking things out with people you trust will be invaluable, as well as assisting you in making better decisions. So as I said, on the one hand, it looks like not much is really happening this week for Dragon, but below the surface, we have a lot actually going on. And right now, you're being pulled to make decisions about the future. You're being nudged, if you will, from the universe to kind of get going on these things. And this isn't by chance, or it isn't a coincidence that this is happening this week. No, this is something the universe is doing to help you prepare. Your responsibilities are also shifting, and you may have a new priority in your life. Something has come up and it feels really urgent now that you take care of it, that you make a decision about the future, that you really deal with it. Trust this nudge from the universe. Life is changing quickly for dragons, and the universe is helping you get ready for the next step. Trust your instincts, dragon. Tap into your intuition, and you will make the right decision. If you need a little bit of clarity, contact me for a reading. But overall this week, you're not just managing tasks and working and just, business as usual. No, things are changing for you. You're setting a tone for how you want to live, professionally, personally, even romantically. And everything you're navigating is connected to a broader change in your life. Dragon is transforming. Some of these changes are subtle and some of them are huge. Every decision you make now moves you either closer to this new self or holds you back. So you really need to be aware of that. And while dragons do like to be in control, this is a time when you need to roll with the changes. And the only thing you really need to focus on this week is showing up with integrity and being consistent. Trust yourself to make the right decisions and embrace a new future. Soon the path ahead will be much clearer for you, Dragon. I hope you enjoyed this mini reading. If you did, let me know in the comment section below, and be sure and give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leaving a comment really helps the algorithm do its thing. So if you would leave a comment, let me know what type of dragon you are, or if this resonated with you, or if it didn't resonate at all. Just let me know one way or the other. I do appreciate your feedback. I always enjoy talking to you guys. And I also put readings on sale every month. The specials change, so drop me a line at serenityreikiclinic@gmail.com and I will add you to the newsletter. You'll get valuable information, reading specials, discounts, information about podcasts I'm on, and etc., etc. And I don't write very often, so I'm not going to spam you. But that way you can stay in the loop. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more videos. Reiki blessings!